Hi, hello students. How are you? I hope everybody is doing well. Today we are going to deal the lesson PT Usha, the Golden Girl. What is the lesson name? PT Usha, the Golden Girl. It is a lesson number 7 of English subject of class 6. Okay? Before getting into the lesson, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates of for more video lessons. Okay? Before getting into the lesson, once we have a discussion about the PT Usha. Who is PT Usha and what is her full name, where she has been born and brought up, like that, what is her personal life, and why they are given the lesson about the PT Usha. Like that, we have some of the discussion about PT Usha. Okay, what is the full form of PT? PT full form means Pailvulkandi Tekimperimli Usha. Pailvulkandi Takimperimli Usha, famously known as PT Usha, is a retired Indian track and field athlete and sports administrator. She is one of the field athlete and sports administrator. She was born on June 27, 1964. Okay, she was born on which date? June 27, 1964 in Payoli. Payoli is one of the place in Kerala state. Okay, she earned the moniker Payoli Express as and is widely celebrated as a queen of Indian track and field. She has given one of the title. What is the title name? Queen of Indian track and field. Okay, PT Usha was born into a low income family in Kerala. She was born in a low income family in Kerala state. Okay, her exceptional athletic talent was discovered at the age of 9 by her physical education teacher. Okay, now she is one of the great women. Okay, she is a great athlete. No, at the age of the 9 years only, she has been discovered as a good talent in the athletic sports by one of her teacher. Okay, who noticed that she effortlessly outpacked the school's champion. So she is one of the school champion also at the age of 9 years. This raw talent led to her selection in one of the first sports oriented schools established by the Kerala government. So it is one of the first school for oriented established by the Kerala government. Okay, this is about somewhat known about the PT Usha. So we have one of her personal life also. PT Usha has studied in Providence Women's College in Kozhikode. So she has been born and brought up from the Kerala state, and her schooling also completed in the Kerala state, and apart from her schooling, her college also completed in the Kerala state. What is this college name? Providence Women's College. Providence Women's College. Okay, Usha married V. Srinivasan. Okay, she had got married with an Srinivasan person, an English inspector with the Central Industrial Security Force in the year 1991. The couple had two sons, and they had two sons also. Dr. Vignesh Ujwal. Srinivasan died on 13 January 2026 at the age of 67. So he passed away on 30 January in the year 1967 at the age of 30 January 2026 at the age of 67. Okay, what she is doing presently? She is alive. She is presently working. Okay, currently she is a member of the board of advisor of India's international movement of United Nations. So she is one of the member. Currently she is working as a board of advisor of India's international movement to unite the nations. Apart from that, she had awarded with so many awards. Okay, she got so many awards also. We have one of the look about that also. Okay, first is Arjun Award. She got the Arjun Award in the year 1984 and Padma Shri Award in the year 1985. and honorary doctorate conferred by Kannur University in the year 2000. Next, honorary doctorate conferred by IIT Kanpur in the year 2017. Next, honorary doctorate, okay, conferred by University of Calcutta in the year 2018. Next, IAAF veterinary pin in 2019 and honorary doctorate conferred by Central University of Kerala in 2023. So she got some of the awards. We have discussed up to right now about herself, her past life and her childhood, how she got into athletic sports, and about her married life, how many children she had, and about her college life, where she has been born and brought up, and where she has completed her schooling and her college days, and what are the awards she has been honored till now. Like that we have discussed about some amount of information about PT Usha. Okay, she is a PT Usha. The picture which is showing here, no, she is a PT Usha. Okay, before getting into the lesson, let's start the lesson now. And at the down of the lesson, okay, at the down of the lesson, they have given 3 questions. Okay, which sport is shown in the picture? Okay, whatever the sport is there here, no, you can see the sport here, no. Okay, whatever the sport is there here, if she is running, no, so what is the picture shows, what is this sport? Okay, what is the name of this sport, why she is running over there, who is she? Okay, like that they are asking the question. Second question, which sport or game do you play and why? The second question what they are asking, what is your favorite sport? Some compositions will be asking in the English subject, no, in the examinations, like that. What is your favorite festival, or what is your favorite food, or what is your favorite sport? In which sport, like indoor or outdoor games, you will be playing mostly? What is your favorite sport and why it is very favorite for you? Okay, could you give me the reasons? Like that, can you explain about that sports? Okay, have you participated in any district level competitions or national level competitions or state level competitions, like that, in the sports? So like that they are asking. Second question. Okay, third question, what are the differences between sports and games? So what they are asking, what is the difference between sport and what is the difference between a game? Sport is different and the game is different. Game means what? If we play the chess, that comes under the game only. If we play the basketball, that comes under the game only. It is not a sport. Sport is a like running race, hockey, like that. Athletic games will be coming under the sport columns. Okay. Games, what is the difference between sport and games? So before giving the answers to these 3 questions, you have to listen the lesson carefully of Mistress PT Usha ma'am. Okay, let's start the lesson. Turn the page. Okay, now starting the lesson. PT Usha, India. This was the address on the letter from the Middle East. So here, before in this lesson, they are giving the brief description about the PT Usha. Okay, PT Usha. So they are saying what they are saying. The author is saying. Who is saying here? The author is saying the author has received one letter. Okay, what is written on this letter? PT Usha, India. Okay, addressing to the PT Usha. From where it has been came? This letter is addressing from the Middle East country. Okay, Middle East state or country. Okay, the letter was delivered by the postal department with no delay whatsoever. So who will be delivering the post to our homes and our offices and some other places where the address has been mentioned on the post? Usually the postman will be giving. So here also the postal department has one of the postman has came and delivered this letter without any delay. Who is saying all these words? The author is saying. The author has received the letter. Okay, this was the status of Pillavulakandi Tikkarambal Usha. PT Usha full name what? Pillavulakandi Tikkarambali Usha. Okay, who was born on the second who was born as a second daughter of Paityal and Lakshmi Amma on 20 May 1964 in the village of Payoli, Kozhikode district of Kerala. So she was the second daughter. Okay, as she is a not the old younger one. She is a youngest daughter to their parents. What is her father name? His father name is Paithil. Okay, and her mother name is Lakshmi. Okay, for those couples, the second daughter is a PT Usha. She was born on 20 May 1964 in the village called Payoli. Okay, she was born in the village called Payoli, Kozhikode district of the Kerala. Okay, she was born and brought up from the Kerala state. Okay. It was November 1973 when a dedicated physical education teacher called Balakrishnan, okay, discovered Usha while conversing with a parent. So Balakrishnan, who is this Balakrishnan? He is one of the physics lecturer in her school. Okay, whose school? PT Usha school. Okay, PT Usha schools. Balakrishna is a physics lecturer or teacher. Okay, he was observing the PT Usha. Okay, why he is observing the PT Usha? Let's we know. Okay, he is observing the PT Usha while that person is talking with a parent. His eyes, ever watchful, kept drafting to a group of small girls playing blind minds bluff just across the field. So usually in the lunch break time and usually in the break hours or in the playing hours, usually what the children will be doing in the school, they used to play the games like learning race, lemon and spoon, or hide and seek, running race. So whatever the games they know, they used to play. So like that here also the PT Usha is playing with her friends. So like what the game they are playing the hide and seek games or something else. Like that the Balakrishnan is a person. Okay, he is a physics lecturer. He is observing the PT Usha here. Was there a pair of feet that were moving extraordinary fast? So she is one of the girl who is very extraordinary fast in walking. Okay, she can catch the person in a seconds. Okay, wherever you go and be a side, okay, without knowing to the other person also, she can come and catch you in the seconds. So like that she is very extraordinary person and very extraordinary fast in her way of walking. Okay, was that tiny dark girl in her blue skirt and white blouse moving like an intensive athlete. So what is the meaning of intensive athlete here? What is the meaning of intensive? Intensive means an action or feeling or reaction that is not thought about or planned or learned. It's nothing but an action or a feeling. Okay, what is the meaning of athlete? Athlete means a person trained or skilled in exercises, sports or games requiring the physical strength, agility, strength or stamina. So athletes means well, the persons who has been trained or skilled in the exercises, sports or games which requires the physical strength and stamina. Okay, so the Balakrishnan is a person who is speaking. Oh my God, who is this extraordinary fast girl which is moving very fast? Okay, her legs and her walk is very fast. Oh my God, like that he is observing that girl, and what he is saying was the tiny dark girl in her blue skirt. She is wearing the blue skirt and white blouse moving like an intense athlete. She is an athlete. Okay, like that he is asking. She is an athletic person. Like that he is asking. Who is asking? Balakrishnan is asking here. Patience as ever. Balakrishnan waited for a game to be over. So while she is playing with her friends, no, the Balakrishna is waiting to her patience. Okay, he is waiting very patiently here to speak with that girl, to know about that girl. Okay, let the game over. After that I'll go and speak with that girl. Like that he is waiting. Calling the little girl, he gently inquired of her. Okay, What's your name, child? So, after completion of the game, he called. Who called here? Balakrishnan, the physics lecturer, has called that girl. Whose girl? PT Usha. Okay, after completion of the game, the PT Usha has been called by Balakrishnan, and he is asking. What he is asking? What is your name, ma? Like that, he is gently asking. She sighed. The shy little girl, hardly raised her eyes from the ground. Usha, she whispered and added, from class 6. So, whenever a person asks you, like that, little girl also very shy. She is a very small girl, no? PT Usha. At the time of 6th class, usually everybody will be small child only. So, she is whispering and she stood, she stood her eyes from the ground, and she is seeing Mr. Balakrishnan, physics lecturer, and saying that myself is Usha. I am from 6th class. Like that, she is saying. This was made one of the greatest discoveries in the Atlantic arena of Asia. A simple question from an observant master, and an equally unassuming answer from the tiny village girl from the distant village in Malabar in Kerala. So, whatever the physics lecturer is observing, no, the talent girl, the every, okay. Thus was made one of the greatest discoveries in the athletic area of Asia. A simple question from an observant master, and an equally assuming the answer from the tiny village girl from a distant village in Malabar in Kerala. So, he is observing. Who is observing here? The physics lecturer. Who is that physics lecturer? Who is that physics lecturer? Here the physics lecturer is observing about that girl. Okay, he is thinking that we have to give a great opportunity to this girl about in the sports, so that her future will be in a great mood in the upcoming days. That same evening at 4:15 p.m., Usha heard the magical words for the first time in her life. Okay, on the same day, on the same day at on the same day, okay, on the same day at 4:15, she heard a magical words. Okay, what magical words she has been heard? We have. At the time of 4:15, okay, on the same day at the time of 4:15 in the evening, she heard one of the magical words in her life first time. Okay, on your marks, get set, go. The master had explained to her what to do and why. Confused, confessed, but very much aware of the seriousness of the occasion, she ran for her life. The rest is history. So, the Balakrishnan came, no? The Balakrishnan has spoken with their parents, and he has spoken with the school headmaster and every person, and he has been arranged about her living in the hostels, and living in the hostel like that for the PT Usha, and he has spoken with the PT Usha, and he said to PT Usha like that, no, I want to take you to the sports because you are one of the very very fastest and a very expressive and extraordinary girl, and your walking is very fast, and your running also very fast. I've been observing you from the past half an hour or 1 hour when you are playing the games with your friends. So this is not the life which you are leading right now. Apart from the studies, you have to concentrate your life on the sports also. It is very good for you. Like that, the he has spoken with the PT Usha, and arranged about everything to her and take her. Okay, and he has been taken her to some other place for the sports athletics. In 1975, Usha was 11 years old. In the year 1975, Usha was 11 years old. okay, and was practicing vigorously for the sub junior district meet, her first ever. So at the age of the 11 years only, okay, at the age of 11 years only, she started participated in Wichma sub junior district meet, okay, sub junior district, okay, in the running competition of sub junior district level. She had started participated, that is the her first performance, okay. With 3 days late to go, with 3 days to go, Usha badly injured her heel while practicing for the long jump. So she got injured while she is practicing, okay, before the 3 days to go, when she was supposed to participate in the sub junior district meet. Before the 3 days to go, she has badly injured to her heel, okay, badly injured to her heel while practicing for long jump, okay. The day of the event, all eyes were on her, okay, on the day of the event, all the eyes were on her only. She was so puny, so unbelievably tiny, that she was the crowd's favorite even before the race started. So before the race started, she was became very favorite to every person. So if you see in the matches also, like cricket matches or whatever the sport you take, so if any our favorite person enters into the ground, know how the crowd will be shouting, like that. She has been injured also when she has given her performance, when she was standing on the ground to show her performance. Everybody was unbelievable of seeing her situation, and they were unbelievable, and the crowd was favorite even before race was started, okay. The crowd also became favorite for her. A white bandage on her heel won her even more sympathy. So whatever the bandage she kept to her heel, no, her heel was very badly injured at the time, no. So it was heel worn, okay. That bandage has been healed, okay. That bandage has been won the hearts of many people by the sympathy. She came first in all the four events. She participated in 100 meters, 200 meters, long jump, and high jump. Even she got injured also. She put the bandage. She has been she has entered the ground. Okay, she has been supported by all the participants and all the people who are sitting in the ground. Okay, she became very favorite person for every and each and every person who are in the who are the audience who are sitting in the ground, and all the audience has encouraged her also by seeing her condition also. She is in a condition where she is not able to walk and she is not able to give her performance, okay, in sports. But even though also she participated, because as she is 11 years old girl, okay, she is a very small girl with the age of 11 years, and that was the first junior district meet, okay. It is the one of the first meet to her in her life. So like that, she don't want to miss that opportunity, and she has participated and she has won also, okay. She is a one of the first. She came first in all the four events where she has participated in 100 meters and 200 meters and the long jump and the high jump, okay. She was also the individual champion at the meet. She is also the individual champion at the meet. academically Academically, Usha was an extremely bright student. So, apart from the sports, Usha was extremely a bright student in the studies also. Okay, she was always among the top three in her class and was popular with her teachers. Okay, apart from her sports, she is very good at sports, no. Apart from the sports also, Usha was very good at studies. She used to always come a third class, okay. She used to stand at the third, okay, rank third in rank third, okay, third rank in her class, okay, in her class. And she is a very popular student for her teachers also. She passed her standard 7 exams with a first class grade. So in the 7th class, she has been passed her 7th standard with a first class grade. Just then The government of Kerala announced a separate sports division for girls at Cannonier, Cannonier, a town with special facilities for sports in addition to regular studies. So apart from that, after the completion of her 7th class, okay, after the completion of her 7th class exams, the government of Kerala, she is born and brought up from the Kerala state, no, the Kerala government has announced the separate sports division for girls. Okay, the government has a, usually here also in every state also the government will be looking towards the sports column apart from the studies. So for the sports people also they are encouraging with the studies also, sports plus the studies, like that here also the government of Kerala has announced a special division for girls. Okay, special sports division for girls at Chinor, a town in the special facilities, with the special facilities for the sports in addition to regular studies. Apart from the studies they used to be having the regular studies also. Okay. Turn the page. Usha joined the sports division at Chennur to improve her sports talent. So, to improve her sports talent, to get more and more opportunities to participate her. To show her talent towards to the national, towards to the international level, she started improving her talent. So she has been joined in the sports division. Okay, whatever the government has announced by them now, Kerala government, so she went and she has been joined. She was left in the safe hands of C.H. Patyal, the headmaster of the school. So C.H. Patyal, the headmaster of the school. It was a canon or that another great master fired her imagination so much that together they achieved the impossible. His name was Madhavan Nambyar. So so in usually at the small age, who used to train her? C.H. Patyal used to train her. So from the hands of the C.H. Patyal, she has been hand over to Madhavan Nambyar. Okay, he is one of the famous master, sports master to the P.T. Usha ma'am. Okay, P.T. Usha ma'am, to achieve her goals in the life. So when we used to also become somewhat dummy, like in some times. Oh my god, we are not supposed to achieve these goals, like that we used to feel somewhat low from our side also at some time. But apart from that, the person has encouraged her. Who is this? This master has encouraged, this sports master has encouraged P.T. Usha ma'am to achieve the impossible mission into possible also. Like that they encouraged the P.T. Usha. By 1977, Usha and Nambyar were inseparated. So where they were not separable. Nambyar has found the where he had been waiting for all his life, and Usha had found her guru. So Usha, apart from that, Usha has also got one of the guru, Nambyar, and Nambyar also waiting for such a candidate. Okay, such a candidate where he can express his vision and mission on her, so that to achieve the goals in their lives. Both are very friendly natures also. Nambyar would from now on care for her like a father. So Nambyar started to care on her like a father only. Usha's meticulous systematic training began in earnest. So apart from that, they started her training also. Usha has started her training. Okay. Usha had a regular training run on the beach of Paioli. So she started her training from where ma? From the beach of Paioli. The Paioli is a place in the Kerala state. Regular she used to go for the running training at the beach of Kerala, Paioli. Okay, she preferred to be trained alone, for the vastness of the beach gave her the sense of freedom. So usually she used to be not go in the clumsy manner, like she don't want to go in a group discussions, group chats, or group training. So like that she won't be she won't have interest on such activities. So apart from that, she prefer for the training in the alone only. Okay, so that she will be getting some of the freedom, and apart from that, the beach gave her sense of freedom, and she will somewhat mindfulness. Okay, somewhat peaceful, and she can don't have disturbance also. Apart from that, she ran joyfully and freely, and she derived her strength from the serenity and peace of her beloved Kerala surroundings. So, as she has been born and brought up from the Kerala, she has started her training from the beach of the Payoli. So, when she has been started her training, she thought that it is very joyful and it is very free to her to encourage her from her inner inspirations, so that her strength will also encourage her the seniority of the peace of beyond the Kerala surroundings. Nambiar introduced his sand training in her program to enhance her performance in the athletics just after the 1982 New Delhi Asian Games. So, what is the meaning of here sand training? Anybody knows the meaning of sand training? Anybody knows the meaning of sand training? The meaning of sand training here is performing physical conditioning, running or strength exercises on a loose sand surface rather than firm ground like grass or concrete. So usually the exercises or the sports activities which is be conducted on the on the sand, okay, on the sand, not on the grass or the concrete, those will be called as a sand trainings. Okay, sand training in her performance, enhance her performance in the athletics just after the 1982 New Delhi Asian Games. After the completion of the Asian Games of the New Delhi, she started her sand training. Okay, her sand training. Who has started? Nambiar, the guru. Who is the Nambiar here? The guru to the PT Usha. Okay, sand training had enhanced the performance of many great athletes, from Edwin Moses to top 5 Indian athletes like Malik Singh and Sri Ram Singh. So apart from the PT Usha also, there are some of the top most athletics like Malik Singh, Mallikha Singh and Sri Ram Singh. Okay, these are some of the sports athletics famous persons who has been trained from the sand training only. Okay, they are also one of the great athletics. Usha's athletic achievements are well known to almost all Indians. So, as she has been born and brought up from the Kerala, she has been participated in all over the Indian games. Okay, and she was a well versed and well known person to all the Indians also. Two silver medals in the year 1982 New Delhi Asian Games. So she got what? Two silver medals in which game? In New Delhi Asian Games in the year 1982. Okay, fourth place in the 400 meters in the 1984 Jakarta Asian Meet. So in the 400 meters long jump and short jump, she has been secured the fourth place. Okay, she has secured the fourth place in the Jakarta Asian Meet. Okay, and 4 golds and 1 silver in the 1986 Asian Games in Seoul. So she has got the one of the medals like 4 gold medals and 1 silver medal in the year 1986 in the Asian Games of Seoul. Okay, PT Usha's story is that of a gifted child, okay, from humble origins, achieving the international success through sheer dedication and immense hard work. So she is one of the gift of the god from the nature, from the god. So like that, she is a very good child and very humble girl for achieving the international success, okay, with the immense hard work and dedication towards the work which she has been allotted. Okay, never in the history of independent India has a young star from a remote background town of rural origin caught the imagination of youth in particularly and the public in general, as Usha has said, a professor of English in the Usha hometown. So here Usha hometown, one of the professor is speaking what he is saying. So she is one of the very poor background family from the Kerala state, very good girl, very diplomatic, and apart from the sports also she is a very good at her academics also. She used to always stood in the third and the first rank, and she is a very diplomatic and hard work person. Whatever we attain a work for her, okay, she used to do the work completely. She never used to put the work in incomplete manner or whatever the thing, whatever the work we assign to her, she used to put her wholeheartedly she will be doing. And such never in the history of an independent India, so after the independence of the India, one of the youngest star, okay, she is one of the very youngest star, no, very small child from a very remote background, from the town of the rural of the origin, caught her imagination. What are the imagination she has been kept? She has been dedicated her imagination, her time towards to her to reach her goals, okay, in the public generals of the Usha had. Like that, she is one of the greatest star now, okay. PT Usha, running race means PT Usha ma'am only okay, long jump, high jump, running race, PT Usha ma'am, okay. Like that we have been completed our lesson. Which lesson we have been completed? Seventh lesson of class 6 of English subject, PT Usha, the golden girl. She is really the golden girl. Like that everybody has to achieve their goals. By listening this lesson we have to learn that every person has to achieve their goals by dedicating to their wholehearted wishes, okay. Whatever the goals we used to keep for ourselves in our life, no, we have to achieve our goals by successfully dedicating our time, dedicating our passion, dedicating ourselves towards our goals, okay. By this we have been completed our lesson, okay. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates and for more video lessons, and catch you in the next lesson with a new chapter. Thank you.